Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason gave his team a chance against the Toronto Blue Jays in Fenway. Pitched 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, including a home run from, I forget who it was, Jake Lamb. But ultimately, the Red Sox lost in extras. So, getting through the month of July, and you know what that means. It means that Jason survived a year without getting traded to another team. How about that? So, we're now into the month of August, and we are coming to the end of the season. Toronto, still 4 games back in the American League East, which means that we came out of that thing ahead in the balance. So I guess we'll find out what we do next. Bullpen day first, of course. What can we do? Let's see what we can do, see what we got. Pitching clutch, not real interested. Slider control might be good. Hits per 9. Circle velocity, K per 9. I want to get that hits per 9 up. I really want to get that hits per 9 up because the fewer hits per 9 I allow, the fewer, the fewer men on base and the better I look.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
No, my God, nobody cares about home runs per 9. At least not until 2019. Okay, it looks like we're coming back out against the Houston Astros in Minute Maid Park. Now, Jason has played the Astros, I think, only 3 times before, twice as a starter. Has a 2-0 record after last time and has a 2.25 ERA and a 2.17 WOBA. So, having some pretty good record against them so far. Let's make sure that we keep going and show them our best foot forward on our next time out. So let's get out there and get it.
Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Number 11, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Well, in addition to having an inferior beard to me, Dallas Keuchel gave up something like 7 runs the last time we ran into him at Fenway. So let's see what we can do to him in his home environment. Nothing in the top of the first, so let's get after him in the bottom.
Here's the first
cut
pitch
fastball, first pitch.
First pitch here misses.
Slides on outside.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well.
Okay, 2-seamer straight down the middle with no swing.
With a swagger, their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
There's another cutter. This one, Jose Altuve will take a whack at. And I think I was talking him up last time, but in spite of that, I was looking at his numbers. 7 plate appearances prior to this one, and still a 0 batting average. So he hasn't gotten so much as a single off of Jason. Keep that the case, I hope. Not so much.
And that's
me and my big stinking mouth.
Hitter reaches with good speed.
So Jose Altuve gets a nice little
here with nobody out.
Nice little shot to left field and gets himself on base. First man of the game.
That guy made a nice 2-strike.
He put him on base. Not good, Jay. Let's try again.
Here's Chris Owings now. as he will take
Okay, two-seamer just above the bar.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 28 RBIs.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Hey, nobody out now.
Ready with the 0-1.
Try that curveball. Down in the dirt, not where I wanted it.
In the dirt.
Okay, another two-seamer is the call.
Hey, let her rip.
Here's a look over.
But I'm not liking you over there, Mr. Altuve. You stay right where you're at, please.
Nobody out. Oh, double play ball.
Oh, double play ball, though. JD Martinez to Mr. Shortstop Raul Mondesi. And then over to Jose Abreu to finish the double play.
What Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's George Springer looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Okay, George Springer.
Here's that first hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Springer belts one.
That one's high. It's far.
And that's off
It's off the sign and it's gone. And I know I didn't say it, but I was about to, that the only person on this team who's got a home run is Greg Bird, and that's because Greg Bird was on the Yankees when he yoked one off of Jason before, but clearly no longer the case. George Springer gets himself one. First pitch he sees.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball.
And that's what the difference of a foot or two will do for you. A little bit to the left, and that would have been a foul ball.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and turns it into foul territory.
So maybe this two-seamer is not working as well for me as I would like.
16 homers and 38 runs batted in.
Try this again. Swing and a miss on the curveball to the outside corner.
Couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And set up behind
he's early on it, and now the call is for another curveball. Might as well give it to him. Inside corner this time.
Bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Good spot, I thought, but apparently the ump didn't agree with me. Swing and a miss on a circle change to the outside corner, and that'll end the inning.
So 1 run here on 2 hits.
But not before they strike first. Get on the board with a run. 1-0.
Second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 1-0. Stepping in and looking to continue his hot streak, Alex Bregman, and he's been swinging it well the last couple
of games. But the Red Sox strike back, pull him back even, and Jason is back tied with these guys. So let's get back out there.
First pitch of the at-bat.
High inside fastball.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
But that one was just on the foul line, so
anybody with that fastball, he barreled it up.
You're hitting these fastballs pretty good today. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't start aiming for the outside.
That misses wide. 1 strike.
Well, not going for the cutter. How about the curveball?
Hot shot down the line.
Well, he got the curveball too, so that's not great. And that's a nice little double to the corner.
So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Stepping up to the plate, Abraham Almonte. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. As you can see, it's not been the case of late. Missed with the breaking ball.
Jay.
Bregman stands at second.
So you're getting a little bit pasted today.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
It does happen from time to time, clearly.
Normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. That's in there on the outer half.
Watches that circle change sail on by, and it's 1-2. Now the call is the high outside fastball. Do it.
Fastball,
and he gets caught
and
looking.
So here's how the
seat
both
and
sides
gets
position
comfortable.
themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Well, I think Mookie Betts wound up out at San Diego a couple years ago, so I don't know why they're still talking about him here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Got that corner there. Two-seamers warming up, I hope. Cutter away is the call now.
Comes set with the 0-1. Off the
Still
plate,
no.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still no swing on those.
Here we go. Let it fly right here.
Swing and a miss. Circle change on the inside corner. That is working for me, at least. So 1-2. I'm going to try Cutter on the inside, see if he goes for it.
One time. Let's go.
I don't normally like these, but
Is in off the plate.
yeah, it didn't work.
Down there. Good look, huh?
Well, how about a slider down and away? See if you can catch up to it.
And the
Swing and a
slider
miss.
gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Get off my plate.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on
Okay,
its way.
first pitch,
And he
circle
offers
change.
the circle change,
Swing and a
this
miss.
is 0-1.
Got this one really working today, seems like.
Let's hold him right here.
Curveball to the outside corner is the call. Give it a try, I suppose.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Jason gets it
As
across.
a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well.
Did he go?
might miss right down the
He did
middle.
not.
And a check swing. Did he go around?
Wow.
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball.
Well held up, but he was late on it. So how about another one high inside? Speed you up a little bit.
Take a cut now. Take
And a good
Swing and a
fastball
miss.
swung on and missed for
Three
strike 3,
strikeouts
and
after the
inning
leadoff
is
double.
over.
That'll end the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Derek Fisher the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning
Okay,
number
still
3.
nothing going, or rather nothing going in the top of the third for Boston. So let's get back out here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just
Circle
catches
change,
the
first
bottom of the
pitch,
zone for a
catches him
strike.
looking.
Here we go, guys. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Seamer on the
That
outside
pitch just
corner
had
at
too much velocity on it
96.
for you to catch up to that. Unless
Still
you're cheating
filthy.
to a high fastball above the belt. and
So
you're
filthy.
all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And this is
Swing and a
on
miss.
missed.
3-pitch
5 quick
strikeout
strikeouts
for
now, and
Derek
that's your
Fisher,
first
and
out of the
he's
inning.
gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Okay, well, Jose Altuve broke the dry spell against Jason with this last plate appearance. Let's see if that's just a fluke or if he can sustain this success.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low.
Okay,
apparently.
Cutter stays a little low. Great spot for a limbo. Not so much for a cutter.
Nobody on.
Time right now. Here we go.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
A ball and a strike. To
Okay, that one's on the black and good. Now the call is for a fastball two-seam on the inside.
The 1-1.
Go ahead and give it to him.
Swung
Swing and a
missed,
miss
that's
from
strike two.
Altuve. Well off the plate. Not sure what he was swinging at there. And then Jason kicks and deals.
A little chopper up the middle.
Knocks a little chopper over to
Up on the
second,
backhand.
and DJ
And that's the
gets it
second
over
out.
to Jose Abreu for the second out. Well done.
This is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Yeah, the inside,
Shortstop, number 16.
excuse me, the middle infielders are some of the tougher skill positions to play,
Here's Chris Owings now.
to the extent that if you got a good bat
Swinging here as he lines
as
this
well
one to
as
left field
have
for
good
a base
defense
hit.
in a second base or
Boy,
shortstop
there's another
role,
base hit, and this is
then
just kinda
you
like that
are
gift that just
pretty
keeps on
pretty much a
giving.
prime
Both teams
player,
piling up
pretty
the
good
hits, and
candidate.
we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both
You know,
sides.
fielding is
Good plan at the
sometimes
plate, a lot of
underrated in
execution
relation
on the
to
offensive side on
batting
both
skill,
sides.
but middle infielder is one of those positions where you really got to have good feet and good hands.
Here's George Springer as he'll
Swing and a
to the
miss
first
on a
pitch.
slider out of the
Strike
zone.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
You can stay off, or rather, you stay on that bag. I mean, you can step off it. I can't really stop you, but don't you get too comfortable over there.
And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. He's
All right, and he's running.
the throw, not in time.
Not
He's there
in
at second.
time. Well
they
done
threw
for
there
Chris
multiple
Owings
times
to
thinking
get
he was gonna try to
the
swipe
stolen
that
base,
back,
but
they
on
were onto
at
him,
the
but
same
he just
time,
waited it out
it
and
was
took
a
off when he had
changeup,
the
so
chance.
he had a little bit of
Nice
help from
job of
Jason.
base running there.
Little tapper from George Springer. He was early on it. So how about an inside curveball?
Now a curveball stays
It
inside.
was
2 balls and
inside,
2
but he
strikes.
didn't go for it.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but
All right, well, let's try another one. This time, put a little showtime on it.
that didn't work out.
And
For
George
strike
Springer
three,
just
and
watches
that
it sail
retires the
on
side.
by. My
So it's
goodness,
no
that
runs
is
on a hit,
6
no errors, and a man
strikeouts
left.
in the
On
first
now to the
3
top of
innings.
inning
Jason,
number
you've
4.
gone unconscious.
Tied at 1-1.
Why are you doing this to him?
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Okay, going change up
A
first
little bouncer,
pitch.
but it's foul,
Taps
strike
it.
1.
He was early on it. So how about a slider?
Hit sharply on the ground.
Bouncer over to
Glove by
DJ
LeMahieu.
in the hole on the
Throw to
shift.
First is in time for the first
And
out.
they get Greg Bird. 1 away.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a
High
fastball on the
fastball.
inside corner.
Catches
He's
the
been
corner,
pitching
and it's
really well
strike
so far
1.
This one, as we cruise into the middle innings, one of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Down the
Okay,
third
he was
base.
early on that changeup. So how about a slider outside? See if you can catch that.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Cash me outside. How about
To
that?
get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Okay, he slaps that little curveball there. So two-seamer inside.
Lays off 2-2.
Doesn't go for it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Try another change-up inside corner. Swing and a miss.
And there are 2 gone.
Get him gone. Well, not again, but get him gone too.
So digging in now.
I think Jason must have marked his territory on that plate before the game. Don't ask how.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out towards
fly ball from
Benintendi.
Almonte, Abraham Almonte. Out to left field and Andrew Benintendi, and that's the end of the inning.
Coming up, tied at 1. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
And Boston puts a couple up in the top of the 5th, putting Jason back on top, or on top, I guess.
After getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hit the other way out.
Little pop fly out to right field, and that's Randall Romero? No, Mikey Matuk.
But it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won.
Losing ground to some of the other pitchers here in the American League, but not too much.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Okay, so how about a cutter instead of that two-seamer?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead.
Top of the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Yoked out to left field. Benny's out to the wall, but I think that's going to be a double. No? Perhaps not. J.D. Davis gets himself a nice little single there, but he doesn't have the legs to get himself around to second base.
Getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on.
Pop fly.
Yeah, D-roll.
Benny on the run, and he's got that one.
Stretch that one into a double.
So Wilson Ramos, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Shallow left for out number 2.
And back around. Excuse me, that was Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher that went out. So who is that? Wilson Ramos, I guess. Must be. Heck it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup.
Ooh,
right
hung a
over the middle.
changeup. Lucky that didn't find its way into the seats, courtesy of Jose Altuve.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
I don't know how much of a home run hitter Jose is, but why give him any more help than I need to? Either way, grounder to short, and that'll end it.
So striding in, Chris Owings. He singled his last time up.
Oh dear.
Doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
I think Dallas Keuchel might be struggling a little bit.
In the 8th and 9th inning.
Cutter finds its way to the top of the zone. Another one is called for on the outside corner.
Come on now, one time, right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two in the same spot, and he didn't swing. Not sure what he's looking for.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-2
Trying to change up inside corner.
That's up.
Bat
Sawed him off.
This has popped up. Oh, and he misses it.
Yo, he's safe.
Well, I'm
But
not sure if he played this a
JD,
little
or
too
excuse me,
nonchalant, or he
DJ
took his
LeMahieu
eye off
can't
the
get
ball
to
a
it,
little bit early or what, but it's
fluffs
never
the
a good
grab.
look. He can't make a play on a pop
No, that was
like
Jose Abreu that fluffed the grab, excuse me. DJ's the one who collected it in the hole. So they don't credit him with the hit on that one, but still, man on first base with no outs.
Into the box, George Springer, as it's on the
bouncer,
the hole.
And DJ can't get to that one. That is definitely a base hit. Now we got men on first and second with no outs. I mean, it's not like we don't have the run support here to allow a couple runs across. I would just much rather we didn't allow any more.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen.
I mean, I am pretty greedy when it comes to my run count. I would prefer to keep it as low as possible. I like to be stingy about allowing people to get back to home.
From the stretch. Squared that one up.
They got no business being on my bases.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
So let's try that inside slider. See if I can't get a double play ball. Now that was foul, I guess. It was early, so call us for an outside changeup.
Hey, nobody wait.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
No swing on that one.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high.
There we go.
Miss your spot just a
One
hair,
over to short. Raul Mondesi gets it over to Jose Abreu. Double play. And that puts me right where I need to be with Alex Bregman coming to the plate. 2 outs.
Last time up.
Run around third. Just need to get an out.
Here we go.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. With runners in
Two-seamer goes in for
season, Bregman
strike.
hits a little over the 270 mark.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little.
This is one of
Same
those classic
sort of
cases
spot.
the right guy at the right spot.
Not really, I
They need to
guess,
get
but
a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
swing and a miss on one low and inside.
Blast by that fastball for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it.
Okay. Slider outside is the call.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Owings on third with 2 out.
And he got hold of it, but he didn't take it anywhere.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Grounder down the line at third.
That is a fair ball. Going to the corner.
It's a fair ball.
That's going to be another double for Alex Bregman.
As a run will score on the play as well.
Nice little RBI for him.
The same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position. And
I'm not sure who. I've already forgotten who was on base.
RBI to his season total.
Chris Owings? I don't remember.
In now, Abraham Almonte.
Swing and a miss.
First pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Almonte on the
0 for 2
changeup.
for him to this point.
Hey, we got 2 here. See it. Drive it like you can.
And boy, this
Swing and a
at-bat
miss
is
on
not
a
starting
cutter,
off well,
running
as he's
well
behind
inside.
0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
And he got that
that's in there.
curveball,
Base
which is
hit.
going to drive Alex Bregman home, and that's going to be another run
And the runner
across.
scores from
Shoot.
second as they chip into the deficit here.
Well, Jason having a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 6th. Had 2 outs pretty quickly.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Hmm.
The knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs here.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure that if I ate this guy's throat out, I would get ejected from the game and get a fine. And, you know, that's never fun, especially when you're only making, like, major league minimums.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike
Swing
one.
and a miss on that cutter, running outside. Go for an inside slider, perhaps?
The 1-1. Hit down the third base line.
And he was early on it.
Foul ball, 1-2 now. 3 runs,
So we're 1 and 2.
No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point.
How about we get cheeky and give him an ant special? One curveball high and inside.
Let it rip up there. Let's go.
And he struck him out.
Strike out
looking.
looking.
Ball game, and that one ends the inning. So
And why wouldn't you strike out looking at one of those?
And 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 3. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He singled.
So they leave Jason in for the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the
Still got plenty of energy, even though he is kind of laboring a little bit with these batters.
They could certainly use that right now.
Now a fastball.
Okay, Cutter runs inside at 95. It should be two-seamer.
Let's go now, one time.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
And that one doesn't find the zone, so at 2-0. Go to my reliable inside. Go for my reliable changeup.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
Now the 2-0. Down the line.
Right over there to Jose Abreu,
And he'll
who
step on
easily
first
wins the
and
foot
jump
race
to
to
the
first
out.
base. That's 1 away.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, my ERA is going to take a pretty good hit tonight, or Jason's ERA, I guess I should say.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the first baseline.
And that one,
And he
again,
whips on
is
it as
right
this goes
past
right under his glove. The throw into
Jose
second.
Abreu.
And he'll reach
And
second
throws
now
off
with one
line,
away.
so Raul Mondesi has to go chasing after it, and Derek Fisher gets into second without a problem. Well done for him, I suppose. And now it's back up to Jose Altuve.
27, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He swings and
Nice
grounds
little
it to
grounder
short.
over there to Raul
In time
Mondesi,
at
who
first
gets it
when
over
there were 2 away.
to Abreu for the second out. Now it's
Digging
Chris
in,
Owings
Chris
again.
Owings. Runner in scoring position with 2 down.
Chris Owings.
Here's the first
Call
pitch
is
to
for a
him.
first pitch
This
slider.
little slider.
Runs
A
outside,
great
and he
take on that
doesn't swing.
slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost
Okay,
have let that one go
Cutter hits the
right out of
inside
his
corner.
hand.
1 ball,
1-1.
strike to count. Fisher at second with 2 down.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
At nibble corner there, but
That
missed.
was not my
2-1.
best pitch ever. Okay, 2-1.
Hit hard down the right field line.
And that'll run foul, thankfully,
You don't see
but he
too
was
many
late
guys
on
at
it.
this level be
So
late on off-speed.
how about we run that high fastball on him, give him the high heater.
Automatic take.
Fouled off.
Okay, popped
3
it
runs,
straight
9
up.
hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point.
Slow him way down on that guy. Curveball low and away.
Mondesi
There we go.
puts it in.
That one's over to Raul Mondesi, who gets it over to Jose Abreu, and that'll end the inning. And I suspect that's going to do it for Jason today.
It's 6-3.
They may leave him in here, but I don't know.
Your attention, please.
Yep, nope.
So
Craig
new pitcher
Kimbrell
entering
brought
the
in
fray
an
now. It'll
8th,
be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
and that is going to do it for Jason today. So, 3 runs today. Not his best outing, but, you know, it's still a quality start for him. See how we do in the end of the game. Survey says.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
Well, not an
Tonight's
outstanding
comes to an
performance
end.
today
6-3
from
the
Jason, but a
final.
workmanlike one. He pitched for
Used a
7
nice
innings,
fifth inning to take the
allowed
lead,
9
and they
hits,
never gave it
including
back.
a
Jason
George Springer
Parham
home run
pitches his way
for
to a
3 runs,
team-leading
but collected
12th
8
win of the
strikeouts
year.
and got
Tony
the
Zitz
win.
closes the door
Jason
for the
improves
save,
to
his
12-4 on
33rd
the
of the
season
year.
and
So
40
that's
and
a
30 in
wrap for
his
us here
career.
tonight.
His
For my
ERA
partners
has
in the
gone to
booth, Mark DeRosa,
1.90.
Please
His
Zach, and our
FIP is
entire
at
crew. I'm Matt
2.13,
Vasgersian.
and his
You've been watching
XFIP
MLB
is
The
at
Show. For more, click over to
2.70. So that's going to do it for
theshowNation.com.
me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.